He's going to convert $1 million in 1 year. And he's going to save buku taxes. Now, for many of y'all who aren't as sophisticated and cosmopolitan as I, buku is French for a lot. All right, so here's my man. We'll call him Gary. And old Gary's in Colorado, so we have to pay some state income tax. 60 odd years old, got $1 million in his IRA. Single, no kids, just likes to go hunting and fishing, play a little bit of golf, good guy. He's like, man, I want to convert everything. So I was looking at his right capital. I said, I noticed that you had here, a $1 million distribution from your IRA. Did you mean to put 100,000? Because I want to do the whole thing, like 100,000 over 10 years. Because I just want to validate with you whether or not this makes a good idea. And so we got to chatting, man. And here's the way I look at it. Here's what I told him. I said, look, you know what's going to happen. The minute you do that, the market's going to fall 50%. And so you're going to pay taxes on $1 million portfolio when the portfolio will be only worth 500,000. He goes, yeah, probably. I was kind of thinking about wait till a 10 to 20% correction before I do it. So he kind of said, yeah, man, I would probably wait. If you get a 10% correction by year end, and he's going to do it. He's like me. He's a simple guy. I'm just a caveman lawyer. I don't understand your technology. So Gary's like me. He's like, man, I don't need that much money. I got no debt. I drive a 2013 diesel VW, which can run forever. And I just like to go fishing and play some golf. Got a small pension. Got a Social Security to kick in. Once my pension and once my Social Security kicks in, plus my small pension, he's got a pension, my friends, of $2,000 a month. Holy crap, he is living large. How dare he have a $2,000 a month pension, even though he sweated his butt off for 40 years on the shop floor, by the way. How dare he have this pension? Must be nice, Gary. Man, you rich. Anyway. So between his Social Security and his pension, that's more than enough to pay his bills. So let's just say, all right, so we ran over it. He's probably gonna need $30,000 a year until Social Security kicks in. And that's gross, so that includes, that's all encompassing. That's paying taxes, paying other stuff he needs. So he's got $24,000 a year coming in from his pension. He needs about $48,000 to live on. So he's probably gonna need about $30,000 a year to pay the taxes and to supplement his pension income. Once Social Security kicks in, he won't need anything. So he's on Obamacare, big fan of Obamacare. Kudos to you, Barack. Kudos to you. Of course, you didn't. Well, hey, give credit to where it's due, man. So he likes it. Pays $400 a month on Obamacare. He said, yeah, insurance is good. So right on. Anyway, so if he starts pulling money out of a $30,000 clip from his IRA, guess what? Because he's single, he's probably going to lose some of those subsidies. All right. So, and we just be advised. So I said, well, all right, let's just pretend you converted the whole thing. Today, you're down 30%. All right, so now you convert the whole thing, you're gonna have to pay $300,000 in taxes. All right, so now that $1 million is worth $700,000. And on top of that, the portfolio drops to another $200,000. So what was $1 million after taxes and a decline is now what? $500,000. All right. So you need $30,000 a year from a $500,000 portfolio. What's that? 6% a year. He needs 6% a year until he's 67 for 6 years. And then he doesn't need anything from it. Oh, by the way, once it's in a Roth, it's all tax-free. So it comes out, he has a pension that puts him over the threshold for his going to Obamacare as opposed to Medicaid. Takes $30,000 a year, won't need $30,000 a year because he doesn't have to pay more taxes. So we'll just say it takes $25,000 a year, have a portfolio that's only worth $500,000 because of taxes and a market decline potential. All right, that's 5% distribution yield. And he only needs that until he's 67. We take Social Security. And basically, he'll never have to pay taxes again. I mean, he's always going to have to pay a little bit of tax because he has that pension. And the pension's going to cost him $1,000 a year in income tax. I'm just like, why not? See, I should have done, man, I tell you, I overthought this myself last year. And I know some of you guys are on here saying, but Josh, that's not what you told me. Every situation's different, man. Every situation's different. My man here is like, yeah, I just want to pay and be done with it. He's single, no kids. No, he doesn't need a vacation house. He just likes to go fishing and golf. He's like, yeah, I'm a simple guy. Pay a tax and be done with it. Go back on Obamacare subsidies. He's just living off $50,000 a year, of which half that's from his pension. Once Social Security kicks in, the other half will be from there. Basically no tax. Whatever he wants to take out from his Roth, say for a boat or whatever, take it out tax-free. Doesn't matter what the markets do. It really doesn't, because he's got all bases covered. Should you do it now or wait? That's what we're talking. He said, man, as a professional, I'd just wait till he gets some kind of decline, some kind of dip. Like I said, 10% this year, 20% next. But then if we're knee deep in next year, just pull the trigger at some point when he feels comfortable, and he agreed with that. And we'll revisit this next year too, to double check. Because there is never a right time. I mean, hindsight, last year in March, that was inherently the right time. And I was telling you all to do that last year, and some of you guys did. And you've made oodles and toodles and boodles and oodles of money tax-free. I didn't, like a freaking idiot. I waited a full year till May of this year. I converted $50,000. Get my butt handed to me on that tax, but now I don't have to worry about it again. Pay the tax. And that's what I tell my man Gary. So the thing is, for me, I just don't want any deferred assets anymore. I want it all tax-free or all brokerage. I want access to it when I want it, when I need it or I want it. I don't want to have any things, sitting, keeping me from my own money at all. I want to have access to it. And I don't want to worry about the tax man again. So I'm converting it. I'll pay the tax. I have the cash flow which to pay this horrific tax, but after that, I'm done. And that's what my man's going to do here. I think it's a good move. It's a good move for everybody, and the situation always dictates, my friends. I'm telling you, every single time I do a financial plan for somebody, it's amazing. I always think I know how the story goes just before I talk to them, because I just look at the Right Capital, I look at what the emails they have sent me, and I'm just like, man, this is going to be easy. And then we get to chatting, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. That's why financial advisors who don't know their customers very well, their clients, who do all the yapping instead of the asking, they're not worth crap. Because what it looks like on paper is a hell of a lot different when it comes to reality. All right, love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you.